Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a quick comparison of two Honor devices under the sub 15k price segment. We have the Honor 9N with the Honor 9 Lite. So these two devices are priced below 15k. So we have the Honor 9N starting at 11,999 pricing for 3 and 32GB storage, while the Honor 9 Lite starts at 10,999 for the 3 and 32GB storage variant. So what exactly is the difference between these two devices? So let's get started with the comparison. So first up, let's talk about the design and build quality. So this is one area where these two devices differ, because both these devices are made of glass. You can see that the back panel has glass finishing on both these devices. But the major difference between these two devices in terms of the build quality is that the Honor 9N comes with a metal chassis. So we have a metal chassis here, but on the Honor 9 Lite it is a plastic body. So that's the difference, but both these devices have back panels finished in glass. But having said that, you can clearly see that the 9N feels more premium, and because of the metal construction, it's a bit more durable in nature. So that's the design and build quality. So otherwise it looks exactly the same. You can see that the power and volume keys on the right side on both these devices. The top panel does not have any openings or slots. The bottom panel houses the 3.5 memory jack, the micro USB charging slot and the speaker unit, and the left side houses the SIM tray. So they are quite similar in terms of the design as well. You can see that the back panel has a dual camera, fingerprint sensor and Honor branding. So the only difference being the metal and glass chassis on the Honor 9N when compared to the plastic and glass finishing on the Honor 9 Lite. So definitely the 9N feels more premium. Now next step, let's talk about the display. So here we have a difference. We have a 5.84 inches of Full HD plus resolution display, 19:9 aspect ratio with a notch on the Honor 9N, while we have the Honor 9 Lite with a 5.65 inches screen size with a 18:9 aspect ratio, and this does not have a notch. So otherwise the display quality looks quite good. We have a Full HD plus resolution display, and we feel the touch response feels a bit more smoother on the Honor 9N when compared to the 9 Lite. So 9 Lite is already a good smartphone with a decent display, and we feel the 9N has a slightly upgraded display and the quality looks slightly better here. Now next step, let's talk about the software. So here again we have the exact same software on both these devices. We have Android 8.0 Oreo out of the box, and we have EMUI 8.0 as well. So both these devices are exactly the same software. The only additional difference between these two devices is that the ride mode, the new feature, is available on the Honor 9N, and face unlock is available on both these devices. So in terms of software performance, we feel there is no major difference, and both are exactly the same. Now talking about the performance, so again here we feel that both these devices exactly same performance. The Kirin 659 octa-core chipset with a 3 and 4GB RAM, and does a pretty good job overall in terms of performance. Both these devices are not really suited for gaming, and offer good performance all round in day-to-day tasks. Now both these devices have dual SIM cards, 4G LTE and VoLTE support, and they have micro SD card expansion slot, but they are hybrid SIM card slots. Now, apart from this, the 9N will be getting the new Huawei's GPU turbo update, which will improve the gaming experience by a large margin. That's something which we are eagerly waiting on the 9N. So that will make the 9N a bit more better in terms of the gaming performance. Now next up, let's talk about the cameras. So we have dual camera setup on both these devices. We have 13 and 2 megapixel camera combination, and both are exactly the same in terms of the hardware offered. The f-stop 2.2 aperture, LED flash, 13 and 2 megapixel camera combination. On the front panel we have a 16 megapixel shooter on a 9N, while it's a 13 and 2 megapixel dual camera on the Honor 9 Lite. Now talking about the camera performance, so this is one area we feel the Honor 9N has a slight edge in terms of the performance, although not by a huge margin. It's still evident that Honor 9N is slightly better in terms of the camera performance. The selfie camera is again better, even though the 9 Lite has dual camera setup. We feel the 9N has better colors and overall clarity, and looks pretty good. Now the only difference between these two devices is the selfie camera. So overall in terms of the camera aspect, we feel the 9N has an advantage here. That's not by a huge margin, but definitely there is an advantage. Now finally, the battery performance. So these two devices have 3000 mAh capacity battery, and there is no fast charging included, and the battery performance is quite similar. There is no major difference. Again, both can give you almost like a day of battery life with moderate usage. So now which one to buy? Now looking at the pricing, there is 1K difference between these two devices for the base variant, and we feel that 1K is definitely worth it when you buy the Honor 9N with a metal and glass chassis and a slightly improved cameras. And there is also the GPU turbo update coming for the Honor 9N, which will improve the gaming performance of this device. And this also comes with a slightly better display performance. So that was a detailed comparison of these two devices. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. So we would recommend the Honor 9N if you are planning to buy one of these two devices. So that's it for this video. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.